was staying with the fire outbreak, which has destroyed several shops under the Apongbon section of the Eco Bridge. Now, Lagos State government has given traders under the section of the bridge a 48-hour ultimatum to leave the area. The situation is causing heavy traffic jam and crippling commercial activities in some parts of Lagos Island. Now, though the cause of the fire incident cannot be ascertained, traders say the fire was caused by a power surge at about 2 a.m. Traders estimate goods worth millions of naira have been destroyed by the inferno. Lagos State firefighters, federal firefighters, and men of the Nigerian police force are among first responders at the market, collaborating with other government agencies in a bid to put out the fire. Some slabs of the Apongbon bridge are also said to be affected by the inferno, and more fire trucks have been called to salvage the situation.
You will agree with me that they are endangering their lives. So, in as much that we appreciate their livelihood, we do appreciate that their safety of life is paramount. So we will do everything that is humanly possible to ensure their safety.
The extent of damage cannot be assessed now. The Federal Ministry of Works will have to carry out integrity tests, and the integrity test will determine how long that the bridge will be closed down. As at the time we received the distress alert to this time, no report of casualty. However, because of the activities of this of the boys around there, we don't know whether any one of them had sustained any injury on the premise that they were trying to salvage goods, or more or less, I don't know whether they are salvaging or they are looting.
Our correspondent Sarah Ayeko is at the scene of the fire, and she joins me now for more updates. Sarah, the last time we spoke, you told us that an ultimatum, 48-hour ultimatum, has been given to traders to leave the area. What more can you tell us at the moment?
So I can tell you that the Lagos State government, in its magnanimity, extended that period, that ultimatum. Now we have a 7-day window for traders around this area and bridges around, traders that have their market around bridges in Lagos and in extension across Nigeria. So we've just spoken with the director of Highway Bridge, federal government at the Federal Ministry of Works, and it just gave us that information right now. So this is an information coming from the federal government as the Federal Ministry of Works. It says that they've given traders a 7-day window to evict the area, to leave the area, so that things like this do not happen again, because from what he said this bridge was just re-awarded. So construction work was supposed to start on this bridge. That's remediation work, rehabilitation work was supposed to start on this section of the bridge, and he is of course appalled, is not happy with the situation, considering now they have to reevaluate, of course, if it's possible, they have to reevaluate this project and re-award this project, because the damage that you can see, from what you see, you can see that you still see the smoke bellowing just behind me, and so that's the damage that they cannot even quantify right now. So a 7-day ultimatum has been given to the traders, as against the 48 ultimatum that we had heard earlier from the State Emergency Management Agency.
And Sarah, we understand that this might have been caused by, or this may have been caused by a power surge. Do we know anything about the cause of this fire and if there were casualties? Because earlier on, the DG of NEMA said there was no casualty. Does that still stand at this moment?
So there are no casualties, thankfully, of course, to the emergency responders and then to the traders. There are no casualties in this incident, but the damage that the fire incident has caused is enormous. Of course, the traders are counting their losses, so also is the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, because this is a major road project that they hold dear to their heart. And they're sad and, of course, not too happy with the way things have turned out. what we see right now is that the traders, of course, are still trying to get their wares out of their stores. Although we see that a lot of them have been taking out their wares since morning, and the number has reduced. The number of the traders reduced, but the number of onlookers, of course, didn't reduce. The traffic is still terrible. In short, much more chaotic than this morning. So some persons spending 5 hours just from Ojuelegba down to this section of the bridge, and so the traffic is enormous. So you have some persons now using the one-way traffic. It's now one way. Some, of course, it's a free-for-all for everybody now. Everybody just doing whatever they like. So on the bridge, and so the case for anybody going out of this area now, of course, it would be difficult for us to leave this area as it stands. But the situation is as it is. The emergency responders are trying to put out the fire. The fire is still ongoing. So from the traders, they say it was a power surge, but the story that we're hearing from the emergency responders is that combustibles were probably stored in one of the containers there.
Sarah, thank you so much for the update. I see the traffic just on the other side of the road. This is probably going to go on for some days. Thank you. Our correspondent Sarah Yeko live for us at the Apongbon Bridge, where there was a fire outbreak earlier today.